What's up, everybody? Kyle Barboza here, bass player, music educator, and I want to talk about the pentatonic scale and how to use the pentatonic scale to sound more original in your playing. Bass lines, fills, etc., etc. We're going to go to C major pentatonic today, but this is going to, everything I tell you is going to work on minor and major pentatonic. And all we're going to do is to start using bigger intervals, bigger intervallic jumps in the pentatonic scale. In other words, we're going to start skipping notes in the scale. And it sounds super simple. It might sound like big deal, right? But skipping notes in this scale and using bigger intervals can make your lines sound a lot more angular and, to me, more interesting. Check it out. C major pentatonic. The pentatonic scale is constructed out of only two types of intervals. There are major seconds and minor thirds. So C, D, E, right? Sorry, just making sure I'm on here. Major second, minor third, major second, and then a minor third to end the scale, okay? And there's only so much I can do in terms of playing patterns and other things to get new sounds out of that. But what happens if I start skipping even one note in the scale? Check it out. Instead of thirds and seconds, I'm now going to create a scale that's made out of fourths and a major third. So, in other words, C, skipping down to G, that's a fourth, right? A, down to E, G to D, E to C, that's my major third, D to A, and then I start back again, okay? So this sound right here. It's already starting to have a little bit of a different flavor to it, all right? It can be a little clinical sounding at first, but check out if I just make a little bit of a pattern out of that by going down one and up the next. Try it one more time. Okay, so let's hit the jam track and let me show you using these fourths and this note skipping what kind of sounds we can get out of this right away. All right, here we go. And I'm going to start with that pattern that we talked about. Down one and up the next. Like that. And it can be super simple too. Right? Just a little different than what you're used to. Okay, so already getting some language in there that's a little bit different, than the average, like, right? We're so used to hearing that kind of thing. Well, instead, getting some of these larger intervals here, I like to think that it makes things more angular sounding because the contour of our lines now, includes some bigger jumps in there. I just really like the sound of that. And we can go, far beyond that by skipping more than one note, right, in the scale. So now if I skip two notes in the scale, I start to construct a pattern that has perfect fifths in it and a minor sixth, right? So C, skip down to E, that's a minor sixth, right? Love that. And then, let's see here, C to E, A to D, right? G to C, let's see here, trying to think, G to C, E to A, and then D to G. So I get these nice fifths in there, and if I play that down in the bottom, it's going to sound a little muddy. So if I start to bring some of that up to this part of the fretboard, woo, Ooh, I like that. That sounds like almost like a guitar player would come up with that. And to me, it's like if you start working this stuff in and combining these intervals, you start to get more melodic sounding fills that also have that that little bit of an angular aspect that sound a little more interesting. And again, it doesn't always have to be fills. It doesn't always have to be solos. This stuff can absolutely be in your bass lines. Right? Ooh. You know, jumps in there, octave jumps of a sixth. Right? There's the sixth. Love that. All right, so let's hit the jam track one more time and get some sounds out of it using these bigger intervals. Right? There's that fifth again. I like that right there. Do that again. Right? I could do this all day. But already, like, personally, these are, like, just to let you know, none of these fills and parts of these bass lines are things that I've played before. No joke. I've never used any of that stuff before in a bass line. And there's 2 or 3 things in there that hit my ear. I'm going to listen back on this, and there are a few things in there that I really like that jump, using that jump of a sixth from E to C that we talked about. What am I cutting out here? My back? All right, there I am. Using that jump of a sixth. Check it out. Love that. Jump of a sixth, down a third, down a fourth. I'm not thinking about complicated things like, oh, I'm arpeggiating something, or I'm using an arpeggio, or I'm not thinking about patterns. I'm really just playing. And when you're just playing, that's when you come out with stuff that sounds like you. Honestly, the whole point of my channel is to help you find ways to sound more like you. I want you to go to a rehearsal, to go to a gig, or to be playing by yourself and be thinking, wow, that's my thing right there. That's how I sound playing the pentatonic scale. And to me, this is like the biggest first step in finding that. Awesome. I hope you enjoyed this video. Quick little commercial here. Guys, I'm doing private lessons 1 day a week right now. That's all I can fit in at this moment. And my schedule is all full, which is a super blessing. I'm really enjoying teaching these lessons so far. But if you are interested in taking private lessons with me, go down to the description. Email me at the email in the description. I also have a video in there, describing like what my lessons are like and my pricing and stuff like that. But send me an email. Let me know you're interested. I'll put you on the wait list. And when my availability opens up, then, I'll be contacting you. So, yeah. All right. All the best to everybody. See ya.